Uh-oh.
Hey, Tony, is that looking a little dark? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our ranch adventures.
Good morning. You can possibly tell by the weather, it's pretty cloudy, overcast, and it's going to rain today.
We may start prepping the front of the cabin for paint. I need to...
Oh, we're totally prepping the cabin for paint. That's not the question.
All right, so we're totally prepping the cabin for paint, dude.
Totally.
We have some caulking to do in between the cracks of the... We have some caulk to do. We have some crevice. We have to put some caulk on the front of the cabin before we install the paint.
Yes, we do.
Or apply the paint instead of install. Oh, and this is our grandson. Hey, Kevin. Kevin.
Come here, Kevin. Come here, buddy. Hi, see boy. Hi.
This is one of our grandsons. We do have a real human grandson on the way, but this is our grandson, Kevin.
So I think even though it's going to be raining today, we can still paint under the porch. So we bought a gallon of paint. We're going to see what it looks like.
They come in some really cool cans with these built-in spouts, though. I was pretty impressed.
Okay, we'll get started. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Team break. Previously, I've come in, I've caulked around the trim on all the windows and everything on the doors now, and also the lines that are running up and down, the vertical lines in the hardy board. I just got a few pieces to touch up, and then we will start painting all of start with the front of the house. We're not sure what the weather's gonna do today, so that's why we're sticking with what's underneath the cover here. So we're gonna get rolling on some, finishing up some touch-up caulking and hit it with some paint.
Can you give me a little bit more?
Sure, you want me to show you just how to use the gun?
I know how to do it, I just can't make it stop.
Okay, so if you squeeze the handle, once you're done, if you push this button on the back, it releases the tension and it should stop it from coming out. So just that button right there.
Uh-oh. That's it?
That's it.
Thanks. It's funny.
How about that painting shirt? How many years have you had that?
Long time. This is called Fashion by Tony. What would you call this design? Splash of color.
There you go. So a few viewers have mentioned that our audio hasn't been the greatest. So we have invested in some wireless microphones, and hopefully this makes the audio much better for those who are watching.
Thank you for that suggestion. We truly appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Greatly appreciate any feedback we can get as we evolve on this YouTube journey.
Okay, you guys ready to see something fun?
Let's go.
Okay, so we haven't painted in a few years, but last time we painted, the cans did not come with this fancy top. So this is pretty cool. We're excited about this. We bought the paint from Home Depot. We bought the Ultra. There was another one, I think it was the Marquee. Anyway, the next step up, which was fancier. We used that last time we painted our house, and it was supposed to be a 1 coat guarantee. It didn't quite do it in 1 quote, so we didn't quote coat. So we chose not to spend the extra money, knowing that we're probably gonna have to put 2 coats on anyway. So a couple of other supplies. We got a big brush. We got the small ones, because I love these little small ones. And check this bad boy out. This is so fun, right? This one has a little hooky thing, so it pulls out and then it just sits on this side. Oh, that's pretty cool.
All these products are available at your local Home Depot.
We call that the orange store. All right, so show them how that fancy can opens and pour me some.
Well, you get this fancy little spout that's got a little doodad swoopy-doo in it, and it fits over. Is this the right paint?
This is it.
Okay.
So we went with a color called Gladiator Gray.
This just unscrews. Voila, little cap. Then this right here screws on.
That is so friggin' awesome.
Boom. There you go. You got a pour spout on there. Make sure that's
In
tight.
case you can't tell, I'm a very sloppy painter. So we're gonna try not to make a mess.
We have to have an extra gallon just for her clothing.
That's good.
For her fashion
and
sense.
this is why, because I just do that. So that's fun. Okay, fun. New toys.
She prefers these little brushes, which
I
takes
do.
forever, so that's her thing.
Do you want me to put some plastic down on the porch?
It would
just in
probably
case?
be a really good idea because we know how you paint.
Oh, thank you. It's rude. Rude but true.
I like the big fat brushes, personally, when you're doing big areas. I do have a sprayer at the house, however, we didn't bring it, and I didn't want to worry about all the overspray, especially on the deck area since we're getting ready to stain the deck. So we prefer not to have any overspray. We had it, we pressure washed it yesterday, so that it's pretty clean and ready for, oops, that's a horrible angle. It's pretty clean and ready for stain, and I just don't want to mess with overspray.
Uh-oh.
Hey Tony, is that looking a little dark?
Apparently that's the trim color and not the house color.
Fortunately, we caught it early, so
Sean caught it.
I thought it looked a little dark going on and got looking at the cans, and sure enough, we opened up the wrong can to get started with. But that's okay, we're gonna let this dry. I just cleaned out the brushes and everything. We're gonna move over to the other side, and we're gonna get started with the right color. Practice
Details.
makes perfect.
What's your saying?
We do it nice because we do it twice.
And so it holds true.
So this gives us a nice opportunity to see the contrast between what should be the trim paint and what should be the siding paint or the main coat. So, and it's covering up nicely. I was worried that the darker color would be harder to cover up. It's not too bad.
But look at how nice it looks over there.
Looks beautiful. I like it a lot.
Me too. It's dark, but I think if we do a lighter stain on the porch.
And then do maybe a light paint on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I know that's not typically what you do, but I think in this case, we're gonna do that just to brighten it up.
Yeah, I think so. Still, I mean, I still think the dark trim will look good, don't you?
Yeah, I like the dark trim. I just think the ceiling needs to be brighter or it's just gonna absorb all our light.
Cool, cool.
So,
All right, we'll keep going. And by the way, the weatherman, he didn't know. It is absolutely gorgeous. Would have been
man is the only person who can be wrong 99% of the time and still keep their job.
yeah, so would have been a great day to do the deck, but we're going with the paint, so at least something's getting done. So this is Cameron. He just pulled in, so he's the first one to see our shed with the color that it is. Your reaction, son?
Looks good.
What are you really thinking?
It's dark.
It's dark. Yeah.
Well, it's not as dark as it was.
So it is dark, but I think it looks good. Let's step off the porch and see. I think it looks good.
I think on the ceiling we talked about, since it's going to be dark, the ceiling will probably paint a lighter cream color, just so it reflects light a little better and it's not so dark in there.
Can't see your face in this sun. What'd you think?
It's really close. It looks good.
It looks good. What do you think of the ceiling?
The ceiling needs to be cream.
Okay. Yeah, but I like it.
It's,
So we came back from a distance to check it out. I think it's gonna camouflage nicely into the woods. Oh my word. Okay, he has found the only mud puddle left on the property. And he's gonna wanna come up on that clean porch. What are you doing, Kevin? What are you doing, buddy? Sean has made it so that Kevin cannot get back up on the porch in his muddy messness. Ooh. Oh my word.
After the first coat had dried, we applied a second coat of paint.
So what you doing?
I am taping off the rubber seal on this door so we can get a clean, nice line on it.
Sweet. So the front has dried. Looks pretty good. So now we're gonna add the trim paint. How's it going?
Man, I am having more fun than any one man should be able to have ever.
Yeah. After a long, hard day of painting, we decided to take a break and jump into the UTV and just take a relaxing ride through the woods. Then we came back and got into a nice hot shower. It was amazing. So we finished with the painting last night and the trim work. You can see it better.
On the front of the house only.
Yeah, only on the front, making sure that we liked it. Do you want to tell them why we decided to use a darker color?
Yeah, one of the reasons, or the main reason we went with the dark color is because we're about 200 feet off of the road out here. And even though the driveway kind of winds to get back in here, you can still kind of see the light tan color of the cabin through the woods. So we wanted a dark color to make it less visible from the road. We figured it wouldn't jump out as much with being a dark color, especially a green buried in all the trees and everything. So that's the main reason we went with such a dark color.
So now we just have to finish on the top there, putting the rest of the trim on, which is another project.
And another thing is we're trying to determine what color to paint the front door.
Oh, do you want to pull that close so that you can see?
We would, let me get the door real quick. This is unpainted raw door. This is how it came. I believe this might be a fiberglass. I'm not positive. But we're trying to determine what color we should paint the front door. We kind of want something a little bit flashy that might pop or help accentuate the paint, whatever that means, because I'm not a designer by any means. One of the ideas we had was possibly going red, but not sure if that might be a little wild and crazy and make it look too much like Kris Kringle's house. So if you have any ideas or comments, we would welcome those. Let us know what you think.
All right, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our painting episode, and lots more to come, that's for sure.
Please like and subscribe if you like our content, and as always, go have an adventure of your own. Bye.